Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. We have an absolute... And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that one is in for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. And it remains 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
So up next, Blake Perkins, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. That one misses. Ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Cronenworth. He's got it. 2 away now. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Jorge Soler.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Freddie Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Batting 4th, second baseman Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy.
He struggled striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Muncy tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. Freeman off of first with 2 away.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt.
2-0.
This ball's
That's
chopped
foul.
on the ground, and that's a foul ball. And that is out of play. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. It's the Yankees 0, Mets coming to bat. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the first. And here is Nolan Schanuel.
First baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
Went deep in his most recent game. And a foul ball. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one in the air center field. Perkins brings it in, and there's one away. Here's a Mets lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pereira will hit next. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Man at second. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
One out and a runner at second. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Ranging back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
But he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Josh Young stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Runner at third, 2 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is the inning. Mets leave 1 scoreless after 1. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now Jorge Soler. Soler wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Keller back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fly ball center field. Grichuk. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Batting 6th, catcher Yasmani
Grandal up to hit. Grandal measures 6 feet 2 inches, 36 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
One out, base is empty. That one lined to the left field, and that's base hit.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And stepping in for the Yankees, Josh Bell. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second.
That's out.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
And Manny gets a piece. Two on, one out. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. They're waving Grandal home. He will score, and they take the lead. Dominguez fires it in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Xander Bogaerts.
So two in scoring position with one out. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Golden opportunity right here. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Bell at third. Machado over at second with one down. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Picks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Jose Altuve. Led off the game with a strikeout.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 3. Not in time. He's safe.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Blake Perkins stepping in now for the Yankees. First time up was a pop out. There's the strike. Man on second, 2 down. And that one wrapped foul. That's way outside. 1-2 to count.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
2 outs. In the air, right side. And that drops foul. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, center field. Grichuk settles under it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. 1 away.
Batting 6, center fielder,
Randall Grichuk now.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That misses, and that is ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Fouled off left side. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. Full count now.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
And next for the Mets, Jason Dominguez. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Two down, nobody on.
2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Tosses to first. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one the other way. Goodrum over to first. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, second baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. He's 0 for 1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 1 down, base is empty. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Outside low. Ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, right side, Shanuel. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. And we're back, bottom of the inning, and now the Mets DH, Michael Massey.
Hitter, Michael Massey.
Massey launched a homer in his most recent game. Pitches in for a strike. 0-2.
No ball,
That's a good
2
pitch
strikes.
there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Ball.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
1 ball,
hit a
2
broken
strikes,
bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. That one almost got him.
We got full count.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Nico Goodrum, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Towards first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play, throws to first in time, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail it here 3-0. Back now with the Subway Series. New inning getting started. Now up as the Yankees DH, Josh Bell. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009. And Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Manny Machado now. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Xander Bogaerts. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens,
Leading
John
off
Sciambi and
for the
Chris
Mets,
Singleton with you.
second
And leading
baseman,
off the bottom of the 4th, Jake Cronenworth. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
doesn't
out.
find the zone. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
That ball's foul.
Next pitch is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive. Perkins grabs it on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Pereira, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one missed. Yankees up by 3. There's the strike. And the next pitch is way outside. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Josh Young. A little bit low. And there's a strike. Man at first, one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Herrera, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
In the air, left side. Altuve makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Mets strand one, still down 3-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Keller back to work. The other way, and foul ball. Altuve, 34-year-old vet, can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Right through there for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Pierce Johnson appears to be getting loose. Miller getting loose as well. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Dominguez hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Blake Perkins.
Stepping in now for the Yankees. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Sanchez ranging after it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 down, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 2. In there at the knees. And that one hit to first. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Runner at first with 2 away. Max Muncy, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And they'll do it again. Not
One
close
ball,
with that
two
one.
strikes.
And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. Back now with the Subway Series. Here's the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
On the ground right side, Muncy. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez up now for the Mets. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, near the fence. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Massey.
2 outs, base is empty. Michael Massey up now for the Mets. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Just missed.
Ball one, no strikes.
To the right side. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, slow burn like an arm rash. Yeah, slick burn, rubber like a bar match. Country boy bonfire like a barn bash. City slick burn, rubber like a tar mat. Push the button on you haters, hit the thrust.
Now pitching for the Mets.
We're back, and they make a change
Number
to start
49.
the sixth. The new pitcher, Tyson Miller.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Yasmani Grandal.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
And ball one. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. And now 1-2. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Here's Johnson getting loose out there. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Now all even up. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just
Up
a low
next,
90s
for the
fastball, and I'm not
Yankees,
sure
the
he was trying to
designated
challenge
hitter,
him, but
Josh
that's
Bell.
pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Bell in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Fastball for a strike. And the count even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
2
Upstairs.
balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on the way. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Manny Machado up to the plate. And the first offering is not close. Bell at second with 2 down. There's a strike. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. Back now with the Subway Series.
For the Mets,
Well, we go bottom 6. Nico Goodrum up here.
We know that's a front though. Yeah. Say you make the trap jump, that's what's up, bro. Yeah. If you really with the city, say what up.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next pitch is outside. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's always the key
Now
to
batting,
effective
first
pitching is getting
baseman,
ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really
Nolan
allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The Yankees leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. The next offering misses. Ball 2.
Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. In for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Cronenworth in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one drifts inside. Next offering way off the plate. Two down, nobody on. And downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Cronenworth will take his base.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
And now it's Ivan Herrera, hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Yeah, that's fouled off. Late with the swing there.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And there's a ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one missed. Cronenworth runs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Pierce Johnson.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Here's Bogarts
Leading
now.
off for the Yankees, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch just misses. Now he breaks his bat. Barehand grab, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That's in there. It's 0-1. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line.
Now batting, the center
I feel like
fielder,
that's
Blake
one of those rules in
Perkins.
baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations.
0-1.
Perkins in the box now. No balls and a strike. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. That one out to right. Sanchez in position. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Altuve leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And that's outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Two outs. And down on strikes. And that is that. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summer.
Yeah. Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrum Ave on him. I'm from that bully where bullies were quick to spaz on him. That's me, homie. Fatigues on me. Streets in me.
Way high. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one. Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 2 in this one. That one pulled foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk now at the plate.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That misses, and the count is 2-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
The Mets trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one the other way. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing.
Pitching for the
Welcome
Mets.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Julian Merriweather.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Once he digs in. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Soler in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Well struck left field. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Grandal in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Merriweather, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Outside low, and it's 2-0. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one misses. 3-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
I got 3 and 2.
Goes down looking. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 36.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Inside, almost got him. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Set him down on strikes on just 4 pitches that time. And this was just classic East-West pitching, and that's not as common these days. They went in, away, in, and then back away for the called 3rd strike. And that kind of pitching makes it tough on you as a hitter to know where to look, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the DH, Michael Massey. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Moretta, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Check swing, no appeal.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And it is 2-1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And there are 2 down.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Goodrum in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
The Yanks leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Two down, nobody on, and that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Here's a high chopper. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9th inning coming up. Yankees 3 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Josh Bell at the plate now. Merriweather back to work. Fastball for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Hans Kraus, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Turnbull warming up as well. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Manny Machado. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 3 in this one. Line to left and foul ball. The 0-1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Liam Hendricks.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Shadowell at the plate now. That's ball one. Next pitch is inside, and now 2-0. And that one clips the corner.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's a full count. Popped up. Freeman has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Backed off the plate that time. The Mets trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Misses inside, and it's 3-0. And there's the automatic. Next offering is fouled back. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Home run number 10 of the year, and they're on the board. It's 3-1.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Digging in, Ivan Herrera. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soler hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting third baseman.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Right through there for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
1 strike away. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. And that skips in the dirt.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And it remains 2-2. Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's